It's just a nap, until it's not. Close your eyes for a moment. Imagine you're 72 years old. Lunch is over. The house is quiet. You sink into your favorite chair, the one that's molded perfectly to your back after years of use. You tell yourself, just a quick nap. 10 minutes, maybe 20. But you wake up an hour later groggy, heart racing, a strange tightness in your chest. You brush it off. It's nothing, I just needed rest. But what if I told you? That nap you take every day, the one you've always believed was helping you, might be slowly taking something from you? Your energy. Your memory. Even your life. I'm not here to scare you. I'm here to show you what thousands of seniors wish they had known earlier. Napping isn't the enemy, but the way you nap could be quietly hurting your brain, your heart, your sleep, and your independence. In the next few minutes, we're going to uncover the 5 most dangerous nap habits after age 60, and how small changes could protect your health, sharpen your mind, and help you wake up feeling truly alive again. So stay with me, because what you learn in this video might change the way you rest for good. 1. Napping right after meals. The comfort that quietly betrays you. For many older adults, taking a nap after a big lunch feels like a well-earned break. It's cozy, comforting, and for some, a daily ritual. But what if that nap is quietly working against your health? Why it feels good but isn't? After eating, your body shifts into full digestive mode. Your stomach churns, your pancreas releases enzymes, and your intestines absorb nutrients. It's a demanding process, and gravity helps keep things moving in the right direction. But when you lie down right after a meal, gravity can't do its job. Stomach acid is more likely to backflow into the esophagus, leading to heartburn or silent reflux. And as we age, the muscle that keeps that acid in place, the lower esophageal sphincter, weakens. That means more acid damage, more inflammation, and in the worst cases, conditions like Barrett's esophagus, circulation problems after meals. Lying flat after eating also diverts blood flow away from the brain and muscles right when digestion is pulling it toward your gut. That's why many older adults wake up from a post-lunch nap feeling foggy, not refreshed. If you already have high blood pressure, diabetes, or early memory decline, this kind of poor circulation can make things worse over time. Is it real fatigue or just routine? Here's something few people talk about. Many older adults nap after meals not because they're tired, but because they're alone or bored. It becomes a habit, not a real need. And over time, that habit dulls your energy and motivation. A smarter way to rest. Wait at least 30 to 60 minutes after eating before lying down. If you must nap, do it in a reclined chair, not flat in bed. Even better, take a 5-10 minute walk after your meal to help digestion and improve circulation. Sometimes, the key to better energy, sharper thinking, and better digestion isn't a medication. It's just changing when and how you rest after eating. 2. Napping too long, when rest starts robbing your energy. Let's face it, there's something undeniably tempting about a long afternoon nap. Especially after 60, when energy dips feel deeper and more frequent, a nap can feel like the perfect solution. But here's the problem. When naps stretch beyond 30 minutes, they stop acting like a recharge and start acting like a disruption. The grogginess trap. Ever woken up from a nap feeling more tired than before? That's not your imagination. It's something called sleep inertia. That heavy, foggy feeling when you wake up from deep sleep at the wrong time. The longer you nap, the more likely your body slips into deeper sleep stages. And waking up during that phase It's like hitting the brakes in the middle of a freeway. For older adults, whose sleep cycles are already fragile, this disruption can carry over into the night. You sleep too long during the day, and suddenly, bedtime feels like a struggle. Cognitive decline and long naps. Recent studies have shown a link between long daytime naps, over 1 hour, and increased risk of memory loss, dementia, and Alzheimer's. Why? Because long naps interfere with your body's circadian rhythm, the natural cycle that tells your brain when it's time to sleep and wake. When you nap too long, especially in the afternoon, your brain gets confused. It starts to think that daytime sleep is replacing nighttime sleep, and that confusion can build into chronic sleep disruption, poor memory consolidation, and even mood problems. It might not be just tiredness. If you find yourself needing a 2-hour nap every afternoon just to function, something deeper may be going on. Possibilities include poor sleep quality at night, sleep apnea, low vitamin D, undiagnosed depression, poor nutrition or hydration. Treating the underlying issue can restore your natural energy without needing those long naps. A better nap. The 20-30 minute rule. Experts recommend keeping naps to no more than 30 minutes. This gives you enough time to enter light sleep, just enough to boost alertness and improve heart function without triggering sleep inertia or interfering with nighttime rest. Want to nap well? Do it in a quiet, dark, comfortable place before 3 p.m. with an alarm set for 25-30 minutes max. What long naps are stealing from you? Here's the real cost of excessive daytime sleep. Less social interaction. You're asleep while others are active. Less physical activity, which supports brain health. More fragmented nighttime sleep, which affects healing, mood, and memory. Over time, this creates a cycle of poor sleep, low energy, and declining quality of life. A case to remember. One of my patients, Irene, was an 81-year-old widow who relied on daily 2-hour naps. She thought it helped her cope with tiredness. But in reality, her naps were masking undiagnosed sleep apnea and low vitamin D. Once those issues were addressed, and we cut her nap to 25 minutes, her energy, memory, and mood improved dramatically. 3. Napping in a recliner for hours. The hidden danger in your favorite chair. For many seniors, the recliner is more than a chair, it's a daily comfort zone. It's where we read, watch TV, sip coffee, and yes, drift off for an afternoon nap. But what seems like a harmless habit may be slowly putting your health at risk in ways most people never suspect. Why it feels good but doesn't work well. Recliner naps often feel more convenient than going to bed. They don't require effort, you just close your eyes and let the chair cradle you. But when you nap for extended periods while semi-upright, you miss out on the full-body relaxation your body needs. The semi-sitting position places stress on your neck, lower back, and hips, especially if the chair lacks proper lumbar and neck support. Over time, this can lead to chronic pain, pinched nerves, and even spinal misalignment, especially in seniors with existing arthritis or spinal degeneration. Breathing becomes restricted. When you nap in a reclined but not fully flat position, your diaphragm is compressed, which can reduce lung expansion. The result? Shallow breathing. That means less oxygen is reaching your brain, heart, and muscles, leading to mental fog, fatigue, and sometimes even chest discomfort upon waking. This is particularly dangerous for people with chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, COPD, asthma, congestive heart failure, sleep apnea. Poor circulation equals real risk. When your legs are bent or dangling during a nap, it impedes blood flow. Over time, this can lead to swollen feet and ankles, numbness or tingling in your limbs. In serious cases, deep vein thrombosis, DVTA, blood clot that forms in the leg and can travel to the lungs, causing a life-threatening pulmonary embolism. Even if you don't feel it now, these small changes in circulation can build silently over time. The emotional side of recliner naps. Napping in front of the TV or in a busy living room can blur the line between rest and avoidance. Many older adults fall asleep in the recliner not because they're physically tired, but because they're mentally unengaged. Boredom, loneliness, or lack of purpose can sneak in, and sleeping becomes a way to escape instead of recharge. Over time, this numb-out habit can reduce motivation, weaken emotional resilience, and even contribute to cognitive decline. Case study: Marvin's wake-up call. Marvin, a 76-year-old retired factory worker, spent 2-3 hours each afternoon napping in his recliner. Eventually, he developed neck pain, numb hands, and swelling in his calves. His doctor found early signs of cervical spine compression and reduced blood flow in his legs, caused partly by poor posture during those long recliner naps. After switching to shorter, flat bed naps and incorporating some light stretching after rest, Marvin's symptoms improved, and he felt sharper and more active. What you should do instead: keep naps short. 20-30 minutes is ideal. Nap flat. A supportive bed is best for spinal alignment, lung expansion, and proper blood flow. Support your neck and back. If you must nap in a chair, use pillows or a structured recliner with lumbar support. Stretch or walk after waking. This promotes circulation and helps re-energize your body. Ask yourself why you're napping. Is it from physical fatigue or emotional withdrawal? The best naps are intentional. They're done with care, not out of habit, boredom, or convenience. 4. Napping too close to bedtime. When a late nap steals your night. It's 6:00 p.m. Dinner's done. The house is quiet, and you're feeling a little tired. So you settle into your favorite chair for a nap just to rest your eyes. Harmless, right? Not quite. For older adults, napping too late in the day, within 3 to 4 hours of bedtime, can seriously interfere with your ability to fall asleep at night. And when your nighttime sleep suffers, so does everything else. Your memory, your mood, your immune system, and even your heart. How your body tells time. Your brain runs on a built-in schedule called the circadian rhythm, your internal body clock. It signals your brain when to feel sleepy by releasing melatonin, and when to feel awake by releasing cortisol. This rhythm is naturally aligned with daylight. But when you nap too close to bedtime, you send mixed messages to your brain. It says, "We're resting now," even though nighttime sleep is still a few hours away. The result? Your brain delays melatonin production, and when it's finally time to sleep, you don't feel tired anymore. This leads to trouble falling asleep, frequent waking at night, lighter, non-restorative sleep, and over time, these disruptions take a serious toll on your health. What poor sleep really costs you. For seniors, the consequences of disrupted sleep are even greater. Cognitive decline. Fragmented sleep is linked to memory loss and early dementia. Higher fall risk. Poor sleep affects balance and reaction time. Heart strain. Your heart needs deep sleep to regulate blood pressure and recover. Mood disorders. Sleep deprivation can worsen anxiety and depression. Even if you get enough hours of sleep, the quality of that sleep matters more than you think. A real-life example: Dorothy's dilemma. Dorothy, age 74, used to nap every evening after dinner, around 6:30 p.m. At first, it felt relaxing part of winding down. But before long, she couldn't fall asleep until 1 or 2 a.m. She felt exhausted all day, skipped her morning walks, and started withdrawing socially. After speaking with her doctor, she learned that those early evening naps were throwing off her body's natural sleep pressure, the gradual buildup of a chemical called adenosine, which helps us feel sleepy at night. When you nap late in the day, you essentially release that pressure early, and your brain no longer feels the drive to fall asleep on time. By shifting her nap to 1:30 p.m. and keeping it under 30 minutes, Dorothy was able to fall asleep earlier, sleep more soundly, and return to her regular routine with energy. Smart napping guidelines for better sleep at night. To protect your nighttime rest, avoid napping after 3 p.m. Keep naps under 30 minutes. If you're tired in the evening, opt for relaxing activities like reading, stretching, or dimming the lights instead of sleeping. Think of sleep pressure like water filling a bucket all day. A late nap is like punching a hole in the bucket. By bedtime, there's just not enough left to fall asleep naturally. 5. Napping in the wrong environment. When the room defeats the rest. Let's be honest. Most people don't give much thought to where they nap. You feel drowsy. You doze off whether it's on the couch, in a recliner, or even at the kitchen table. But for older adults, how and where you nap can make all the difference between feeling recharged or waking up groggy, stiff, or even more tired than before. Why environment matters more than you think. As we age, our bodies become more sensitive to light, noise, temperature, and physical comfort even if we don't consciously notice it. These factors can quietly sabotage the quality of our naps and set off a chain reaction that impacts everything from brain function to blood pressure. Let's break it down. Light exposure disrupts brain signals. Your brain interprets light as a signal to stay awake. Napping in a brightly lit room, whether from sunlight, lamps, or TV screens, inhibits melatonin production, making it harder to reach deeper stages of sleep. Even if your eyes are closed, light can penetrate your eyelids and keep your brain alert in the background. That's why napping with the TV on, or in a room with open curtains, can leave you feeling like you barely slept at all. Noise prevents restorative sleep. Background noise, TV chatter, traffic, people talking might feel familiar, but your brain still hears it. And for older adults, the brain's ability to filter out noise weakens. As a result, you're more likely to stay in light sleep, never reaching the deep, healing phases that restore memory, hormone balance, and cellular repair. Even soft noise can prevent your brain from fully letting go. Posture and comfort more than just convenience. Slouching in a recliner, twisting your neck on the couch, or resting in a poor chair may seem fine in the moment, but your body will remember. Awkward napping positions can compress your lungs, restrict blood flow, strain your spine, and lead to neck and back pain, tingling or numbness in limbs, shallow breathing, and lower oxygen levels, especially for those with arthritis, spinal stenosis, or reduced lung capacity. Posture isn't a luxury. It's a necessity. Temperature also plays a role. Your body naturally lowers its core temperature to prepare for sleep. But if your nap environment is too hot or too cold, that process is interrupted. A room that's too warm can cause restlessness and sweating. A room that's too cold can make muscles tense and sleep shallow. The ideal nap room is cool, quiet, dim, and comfortable around 60-67 degree F, 16-19 degrees C. George's turnaround story. George, 77, used to nap in his recliner with the blinds open, TV on, and no neck support. His naps lasted nearly an hour. but he always woke up groggy and irritable. After working with a sleep specialist, he made simple changes. Closed the blinds, turned off the TV, added a neck pillow, and shortened his naps to 25 minutes. The result? Sharper focus, better mood, less reliance on caffeine, and no more neck pain. Simple tips for a better nap environment. Dim the lights or use an eye mask. Eliminate background noise. Try white noise or calming instrumental music if total silence isn't possible. Use proper support. If you can't lie down in bed, pick a chair with good lumbar and neck support. Control the temperature. Use a fan or blanket to keep your comfort just right. Small tweaks like these can turn a nap from a sloppy habit into a powerful, restorative tool that boosts your health, not breaks it down. Final chapter. What these 5 nap habits are really teaching us. Sometimes, the biggest dangers don't come with flashing warnings. They come softly dressed as comfort, disguised as routine. That daily nap? It may feel like rest. But if it's too long, too late, in the wrong place, it could be stealing more than it's giving. Your mental clarity, your balance, your sleep, your strength. Here's the truth most doctors won't say plainly. Rest is medicine when it's done right. But when it's careless, it becomes a silent thief. And the older we get, the more deliberate we must be about how, when, and where we rest. The 5 nap mistakes we talked about today aren't just about naps. They're reminders that every little choice when we nap, how we nap, how long we nap adds up. Because after 60, your body no longer bounces back the way it once did. It responds to rhythm, to signals, to small habits that either protect your vitality or slowly chip away at it. So here's the lesson. Don't give up naps, but take back control of how you rest. Because a nap isn't supposed to take from you. It's supposed to restore you. And you deserve that kind of restone that heals, not harms. If this video helped you think differently about your health, here's what to do next. Click that like button so YouTube shows this to more seniors who need it. Subscribe and turn on the bell so you never miss new, life-changing health tips. And most importantly, comment below. What nap habit are you changing starting today? Your story might just inspire someone else to take that first small step toward a stronger, sharper, and more vibrant life. Thank you for spending this time with me. Take care of your rest, because it's taking care of you.